Hey, what's up guys? It's Marf and welcome back to another Battlefield 2042 video. It's been a really long time since I made a video on this game. In fact, it's been almost a year. And just recently I got a new computer that I'm still having some troubles with, but when it does work, my oh my, am I super happy to have this set up now, because Battlefield 2042 runs pretty darn well, which is awesome. I know that there's, the memes around how bad the performance is of this game, and so I won't comment specifically on that, other than I'm just happy that I can play it very properly now without, making too many sacrifices to resolution and frame rate and that sort of thing. Hopefully this will allow me to make other videos on other games, specifically maybe some PC exclusive racing games. Don't know about Forza since I still find that game to be boring, but maybe NFS content, some other things like that. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I wanted to just make this video because there was recently a game mode introduced in Season 3. I believe it's the Liberation of Nordvik, but the special part about this mode is it brings back the 128 player breakthrough mode that we saw at the beginning of Battlefield 2042's life cycle. Eventually the developers removed it for some reason. I believe they said it was just too chaotic and the performance was not that great. However, when that game came out and I played it, I specifically loved the 128 player breakthrough mode, so I am so glad that they finally brought it back. Seems like people enjoy it. I'm always in a full server, so it seems like people, want to play this. So I am really hoping that they bring back some form of 128 player breakthrough in the future of 2042, because in my opinion, Battlefield is at its best during this type of gameplay. Now, it's very controversial because everyone's version of Battlefield is different, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you like the big open maps, conquest game mode, then that's fine. However, when I was playing Battlefield, it was, back in the day in Battlefield Play for Free, and then eventually Battlefield 3 and 4, my go-to game mode was Rush. And so it was constant chaos, constant infantry combat, close quarters combat. And so I love that all-out chaos with infantry, gunplay, and that sort of thing. And once I started to play on maps such as Operation Metro and Operation Locker with 64 players, Rush, that was just an amazing time for me, because when I play a Battlefield game, I don't particularly care about being super tactical or thinking too much. I put on some music and I just kind of want to frag out. So I know that's probably very different to how a lot of players want to play Battlefield, and I get that. However, when the 128 player breakthrough mode was announced, I was like, great, this is like for me. This is awesome. 128 players and just constant chaos, and that's exactly what it was, and it was amazing. I was dying all the time, but yet at the same time I could get tons of kills, tons of fun and funny moments, and it was awesome. And so I was super sad to see them remove it. 64 player breakthrough sort of scratched that itch. However, none of the maps were really tight enough, really small enough to allow a lot of infantry focused close quarters combat. And so when the 128 player mode was brought back for Season 3 for the new map, I was really excited and I wanted to give it a go. So what you're seeing in the background is just a bunch of clips that I got from this mode, just to showcase the absolute insanity. And throughout these clips, you'll notice that I'm getting a lot of kills, but I'm also dying a lot, because that's the duality of Battlefield. But I just wanted to make this quick video about 2042 and express my love for 128 player breakthrough, but also the all-out chaos that is Battlefield, especially in Rush and now in Breakthrough. And hopefully they bring back 128 players, and hopefully Rush sees another surge in popularity, because now they've included it in Portal, and I believe they've also included it as a official mode, and I always love playing Rush. But just to wrap up this video, I want to say that I am really impressed with how they've managed to start to turn around this game. They've redid all of the maps, which is, or at least so far, they have gone back and redone all the maps of the base game, and I believe there's only 1 or 2 left that they have to release, but that should be coming out soon. But that is something that they've never ever done before. In previous Battlefield games, once a map was out, the map was out, and they didn't really do many changes. I believe there was a community made map, so that's kind of its own thing. But for the most part, as far as I know, they've never reworked maps unless it was for another game. So I was quite impressed when they announced that they were doing this, and I've been impressed with the results as well, and the fact that they've actually gone through and done it. Now later, they are also reintroducing classes, which is amazing. Now, I don't want to get away from the fact that this game launched in a completely terrible state. It should never have been released in the state that it was. And you can obviously see that if the developers were given one more year, it would have released as a proper Battlefield game. Yes, they wanted to give out specialists just because it fit in with the whole hero thing, and I really don't like that, but it still feels like Battlefield during the moments that you're seeing on screen now, and that's what matters to me. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video on Battlefield 2042. Let me know if you're enjoying this game in the comment section. Have you started to play it now that they've gone back and improved a lot of the game? Are you hopeful for the future of this game, or is it still kind of garbage? And I get that point, by the way. Like, this is definitely not like my top favorite Battlefield or anything like that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.